Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the Phoenix Suns, as I'm going to move out of frame for half a second, the Phoenix Suns have a forward on their team. His name's Kevin Durant. Have you heard of him? Kevin Durant had some interesting comments to make post All-Star break that I want to just absolutely rip to shreds. I do like Kevin Durant as the basketball player. Also, I'm sure as a person, he's a good dude. I have no issues with him personally. But these are some of the things with Kevin Durant that I just can't stand. It just drives me crazy. And I'm like, you don't get it at all, man. You truly don't get it at all. Post lackluster all-star effort, Kevin Durant is blaming fans. He's not blaming LeBron for sitting out with an ankle injury that, God only knows how long he knew about that. It probably wasn't feeling good 2 weeks prior if this is the case. Anthony Edwards pulling his groin or whatever it was. He's not blaming those guys. You know who he's blaming? The fans. Here's what Kevin Durant said yesterday. I think it's more fun to complain about the NBA than actually watch it. Crazy. Cancel All-Star Weekend and just give everybody a break since we're so miserable around this time. He then followed it up with, I get it. My point is fans complain about everything. Nothing is enough for the fans right now. Only thing they enjoy is playoffs, trade deadline, free agency, and when players beef with each other. Okay, cool, Kevin. You and I can both decide. Fans like drama. And you know what drives fans insane? When there's no drama. You know what ruins television shows? No drama. At the end of the day, the NBA is an entertainment factor. People like to watch the NBA as an entertainment value. And when the entertainment isn't good, Kevin, people aren't going to watch. I'm happy you and I can both agree on that. Because it's frustrating when you blame fans. The fans didn't sit out of the All-Star game on Sunday because of an ankle injury that they knew they had prior and kept someone out. The thing I'd be annoyed about is Devin Booker. Although Devin Booker did not deserve to be in the All-Star game, do not get it twisted. When someone goes down, eventually in the pecking order, he does deserve to go because everyone else had already been picked in front of him. It's not like Devin Booker's been horrible, the worst player in the NBA and just doesn't deserve to be in. I would have watched more of that All-Star Weekend if Devin Booker was in. But what's frustrating is blaming fans. Yes, Kevin, we can both agree. Fans enjoy drama. That's why they like the trade deadline. That's why they like the playoffs. The issue is that 7-month season that has become growingly unimportant and uninteresting to watch. Because there's load management. Steve Kerr's complaining about back-to-backs. NBA players and coaches are completely out of touch. And Kevin Durant is one of those guys. After seeing his comments yesterday. Yeah, it's the fans' fault. The fans are upset because you won't try hard in an exhibition game. And I thought, man, I really wish I would have thought of this. But I didn't think of this. I got to give credit where it's due, and I always will. Danny Parkins of FS1, a dude I met out in New Orleans, talked with him for a decent amount of time over there. He's on Breakfast Ball. His show's probably on right now as we speak. Really good dude. Just sat there and talked to me for a half an hour. Really good guy. Didn't have to do that. Just a really good dude. Anyways, Danny said yesterday there was a social contract that was broken in the NBA. Basically saying that the NBA All-Star Game, make it a facade, right? Keep it close in those games, and at the very end, give us 12 minutes of fun, really good basketball at the end of the game. Give us 12 minutes of aggressive, attacking offense, stifling defense, and just keep the rest of the game close and do your stupid tricks and all that stuff. Danny Parkins said that. And he said recently, since 2020, the NBA has not held up their end of that social contract. And what frustrates him, and again, this is all Danny Parkins' thoughts, not mine, is we see in the summertime them do these basketball runs, and everyone tries really hard. They're going after each other. They're picking each other's pockets. They're dunking on each other. There's trash talk. And this all happens in the summertime when no fans are watching. We just get snippets of it on social media. So why is it's so hard to get you to try when the season is actually going on in an exhibition game? Why are you blaming fans, Kevin, when a guy like me who's not a big fan of hockey watches the USA-Canada game in an exhibition match? There's a dude whose name I don't know from the USA that has an upper body injury. He was hospitalized because they care so much about the country in front of their chest. Do we have to put a country's name on you for you to care? The Olympics don't matter for anything. You just get a gold medal, but no one questions that the USA isn't better than everyone else. But you're trying that. So yes, fans enjoy drama. And I'm not going to hold it against fans for getting upset when there's no drama, when they are spending their hard-earned time, money, and attention on your product. This is where Kevin Durant becomes tone deaf and makes me believe that when he's on Twitter, I just don't even think he knows what he's saying. That right there is the problem. Not the fans. It's the out-of-touch NBA players. And it's not just Kevin. Kevin's just the one that went after everyone and tweeted it yesterday. It's all NBA players. Steve Kerr the other day, I wish I would have done a full segment on this, but it didn't have an Arizona tie to it. And I want to keep this show mostly Arizona with some national news sprinkled in because I still like the national stuff. But Steve Kerr the other day was complaining about back-to-backs, was complaining that they're going to leave early or they're going to leave late and get up early and have to play another game. Boo freaking who, man? I still have a day job. I don't tell King Nacho, Ivan, Sandman, Michael in the chat, man, feel really bad for me, guys. I had to work a Suns game last night, and now I got to go to work this morning. You want to know why? Because Michael, Sandman, King Nacho, and Ivan, all those guys have jobs to do. They get up late. They stay up late and get up early for their jobs. How tone deaf would it be of me to be like, well, I'm up at 6 a.m. doing a stream, and then I got to go to work. Oh, it's so hard. Woe is me. And I don't get paid millions of dollars to play a game. The out-of-touch reality of NBA coaches and players drives me insane, man. I mean, are you so out of touch with reality? Blaming fans for the All-Star game, Steve Kerr complaining about back-to-backs. The Steve Kerr thing bothered me so much. Oh, you poor thing. You have to get up late and work early? Oh, man. I personally, I don't know what that's like. I'm not a normal human being. I've never done that before, and I'm not going to complain about it anyways. I appreciate you guys in the chat. Ben's dedicated. Yeah, appreciate the work. No one is telling me to do this. I do it because I really like it, and I still have a day job. And I'm not going to tell you guys in the chat, oh, please feel bad for me. Nonsense. And Sandman's correct in the chat. People have families. People have things that they've got going on. You are preaching to the choir. And your thousands of dollars that you make, the thousands of dollars that you make every second of the day. Yeah, I don't feel bad for you. I don't. So Kevin Durant, Steve Kerr, both just absolute nonsense.